Okay. I know, right? Weird. Hold on. Before you click off of this, because you're probably on YouTube or Facebook or wherever the hell I uploaded this, and you read the title, and you're like, what are you talking about? I have been trying for the entirety of my existence to describe to people what white supremacy is, because I feel like when we talk about racial systems, systemic justice, systemic racism, when we talk about racism, there was this great TikToker who did this thing. It was like capitalism, they all end in ism, communism, socialism. They are systems put in place by the people in power to eschew a certain set of ideals. And he's like, racism, you can experience prejudice as a white person, but you'll never experience the systemic part of it. You're just like having people be mean to you. People who attack people based on their skin color generally are prejudice. It's the racist system that elevates their actions, but blah, 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 all of that. We know that. So I was like, what profound thing could I say out of my like entire existence that would make sense to the people who like don't think about it, if that makes sense? Like, you know that this exists, but how can I put it in terms that, okay, so it's been a minute and a half and you want me to say the sentence? I came up with this beautiful ass analogy and I want you to hear it. Wait for it. White supremacy is like Aizen's it's like Aizen's fucking Shikai. Like, okay. White supremacy is equal to Kyoka Suigetsu. Why? Wait, this shit is great. Because you never know it's happening until you touch the thing that's cutting you. Like it's so embedded in the way you are that you don't know it's on until somebody literally like has to snap you out of it, like harshly. Remember, for those of you who did not watch Bleach, this might not make sense to you. Sorry for the spoiler. You should have been watched it by now. It's been over for like 10 years, I think. If not, what was it, 2015? I don't fucking remember. That shit was so long ago. But yo, they was jumping Aizen until all of a sudden they was jumping Hinamori. That's white supremacy. That's why people don't notice it as fucking much, because it's literally hypnotized you to the idea that it doesn't exist. I could have made a whole thing about white supremacy being like the Matrix and how like you don't notice the world is real until somebody has to, the world is not real until somebody has to like literally pull you out of the system. No, that's too literal because that's a whole idea on being woke and the red pill, blue pill shit. No, white supremacy is literally Aizen Shikai, because you cannot, I can't believe I'm saying this shit out loud. It sounds weird coming out of my fucking mouth. But you literally are under the hypnosis spell for all 5 of your senses for the entirety of your life. To which when somebody says, hey, that's not how it looks, even if you like stared at it, it would look completely different to you. Your entire identity is under hypnosis. And the reason why you think there is no systemic issue, there is no racism, blah, blah, this and that, it's because the spell is hit. Like, and you won't know it until you literally touch the blade that's been killing black and minorities and for black and brown people for like ages. It's so embedded that the hypnosis spell makes you think that when you see something like, for the sake of this, for legal reasons and blah, 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 for the point of it, this hasn't happened. But if a white cop just says, hey, N-word, and just shoots him in the head, for some reason, the hypnosis kicks in. There has to be a reason for that. There has to be some type of, there has to be some type of tell for that. There has to be something happened. I need all of the evidence. Because the hypnosis is literally dulling all of your senses to see what the guy, the power, he's the system, wants you to see. Like, it's being presented to you as, yeah, they killed a black guy. And it's like, it's probably his fault. And in actuality, it's the blade, and he just tricking you into thinking, that wasn't even a white cop, bro. That was me. You ain't even peep. That was me. So yeah, if you need an explanation of what white supremacy is, Think about Aizen's Shikai. Literally, it'll explain the entirety of it for you.